Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Tiger Sports live stream network broadcast. We're back on the baseball diamond. We're getting going just a little bit late here as we were trying to get together our technical stuff. Albia and Grinnell going at it here on opening day for these two teams, and it's a hit to start off the ball game. And I believe that was number 18, Nathaniel Wynn, who got the hit first for Albia. Brady Stewart is on the mound for Grinnell to start tonight's ball game. Brady, a junior for the Tigers, pitched a little bit last season. And a swing and miss. This is number 9, Jaden Huggin, up to bat here for Albia. Dan Walker with me here this evening. Dad's been setting up the camera, setting up everything else. We were pushed a little tight this evening, but it is a doubleheader, so we'll be all set for the next game. We know that. That one's popped out to center field and caught by the center fielder. Retires the batter, and one out down. This is number 13, Elijah Smith. So Albia, 5-10 record last season for the Braves. And in a COVID year, some of those games obviously postponed, only playing 15 games in a season. As there's a swing and a miss by Elijah Smith. Like I said, doubleheader tonight. First one started here just at 5:30, roughly 5:28 when we got going here this evening. And the second game coming up at 7:30. Looks like the rain will hold off, so we should be good to go. It's nice and cloudy, a little humid. Good night for baseball here at Grinnell at Fowler Field, as another swung fouled that one off and get the ball back into play here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and a runner on first for Albia. One-two by Stewart. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Sits down his first batter of the ball game. And Albia with 2 outs will send out number 31, Jackson Pence, the junior outfielder. First pitch just low off the zone, 4-1 for Stewart. All time since 2009, Grinnell is 11-7 against Albia. The last win Albia got against the Tigers was in a doubleheader back in 2016 on May 24th. Albia won 6-3 and 8-2. Last year, Grinnell didn't play Albia. The Braves didn't get to see the Tigers, but in 2019 they had a doubleheader. Grinnell won 16-1 and 7-2. I believe that was a day game because I think I remember doing that. That one in there for strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner still on first for Albia. They haven't been able to move that runner since the very first hit of the ball game. That one cracked to the left, picked up by the third baseman, thrown on to first in time for out number 3. One batter gets on, the rest retire. We're headed to the bottom of the first. 0-0 is our score. We're back bottom of the first inning. Knotted up 0-0. Albia got one on base. Couldn't do anything with it. Isaiah Seck up to bat here for Grinnell. And the sophomore swings at the first pitch he sees, and that goes foul down the right field line. Number 9, Jaden Huggin, the senior, is the pitcher out on the mound for the Braves. Huggin with an 6 ERA. This is line to deep right field, center field, I should say. That gets down. Isaiah Seck will turn on his high horse. He'll get past second. He will slow down and hold, and it is a stand-up double for Isaiah Seck to start this evening. Number 6, Alex Smith is up to bat now for Grinnell. Like I said, Huggin last season didn't play a ton. Got 4 hits, allowed 12 runs, and only struck out 1 pitcher all season long. Like I said, ERA of 6. Alex Smith, Blue Demons, not the Braves. Why was I saying Braves? It's because their logo looks like the Braves logo almost. That's true. I was so confused. Albia Blue Demons. Demons. Alex Smith, the junior, up to bat here. .384 batting average last season for Grinnell. Only struck out 10 times. 20 RBIs on the season. 21 singles, 7 doubles, and 28 hits recorded on the year. And just 73 at-bats, so he's got a good, nice recruiting profile headed his way. Good outfielder for Grinnell. And he's got a runner on second in scoring position with a chance to score here in the first inning. That one's lined to left field and right to the shortstop. Throw on to first is not in time. Ball goes wide. Isaiah Seck's going to come home. And Grinnell is up 1-0 in the very first inning. Alex Smith gets to second on the error throw by the Blue Demons.
Stepping in the box next for Grinnell, the third baseman, number 7,
Colin Gibson up to bat now for Grinnell. Who'd you say, Dave? Colin Smith.
I was looking at the wrong one.
Dave Schaefer, our guy up here in the booth, all season long. First he kind of messed up on the batting order, and then he's saying the wrong name. First game jitters a little bit for everybody here. So Alex Smith gets to second base on the error, and Colin Gibson is up to bat for Grinnell. Colin, the top hitter on this team. 31 hits last season, 21 of those singles, 4 doubles, 2 triples, and knocked home 4 home runs for Grinnell. Grinnell 11-11 last season. Their final record, lost to Norwalk in the sub-state last season, and we all know Norwalk went on to win the state championship. Ball gets free. Nobody can get to the bag. Everybody's safe, and runners at the corners for Grinnell. So a rocky start for Albia as number 5, Cole Johnson, the catcher, steps up to bat. Grinnell already up 1-0 here with 3 hits in the bottom of the first inning. That ball's wide out of the zone for ball 1. Also runners at the corners for Grinnell. One ball, 1 strike, still nobody out for the Tigers. There you go, Dad. Get your mic plugged in. Let's get talking here. Check your mic there. Oh, hang on. We're not on yet.
There?
There we go. Got everything set up.
2-1. All right, we're good.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That one falls in the slider, and Colin Gibson races to second base. It's a stolen base. And Grinnell continues to put men in scoring position. They got a runner on second and third with still nobody out. Big hit here could clear the bases on a 2-2 pitch by Huggin. Johnson lines it right past the shortstop. It's going to fall into the left fielder. He can't quite handle it. It won't matter. It's an RBI single for Cole Johnson as Alex Smith was able to come home. Make it 2-0 Grinnell. And this will bring up number 8, Will Doty. Doty, a junior for Grinnell. A little bit on the pitching side as well. You'll see him this season. 9 at-bats last year and 2 hits. And one of those hits was an RBI. So fast start for Grinnell. It's 2-0 already. Bottom 1. Runners on second and third. And Cole was ready to jump over there on second. He was getting a pretty big lead off. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and Huggin gets his first strikeout of the new year. Will Doty heads to the bench. Number 3, Brooks Latimer, the senior, steps up to bat here for Grinnell. 13 at-bats last season and 1 hit for Brooks. And he swings and misses, got contact just a little bit. It'll be strike 1. Grinnell gets the doubleheader tonight versus Albia, and then on Thursday they'll head to West Marshall to take on the Trojans, then back home Friday night against East Marshall. We'll be covering that game. So they get the West-East Marshall 1-2 punch to start the season. And then June 2nd, conference play is already here. Dallas Center Grimes hosts Grinnell in a doubleheader on June 2nd. So the season will move quick. There are more games this year. Obviously, the pandemic pretty much, in terms of how it's affecting sports here, pretty much over, I'd say. We are maskless here at the ballpark. Still wear one if you want, but we're kind of back on schedule, as that was a great pitch right in there for ball 1. I wasn't looking at the scoreboard the first time over there. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and a runner still on second and third. Ready to jump if there's contact. And cracked foul again by Brooks, trying to get a piece of it. That one up high for ball 2, so Brooks working the count so far. So here's your little trivia. I sent out a thing at the beginning of the year saying, hey, I wanted to try to get these players to give out player surveys. We'll read more as he goes. That one's popped out to center field. Is it enough to tag? Yes, it is. Home comes Colin Gibson. It's a sacrifice fly for Brooks Latimer.
Now batting for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 12, Owen Kaufman.
And that'll bring up Owen Kaufman for Grinnell. And that one just finds the strike zone inside for strike 1. Owen lines it right past the first baseman, and this is going to bring home a run. It's an RBI single for number 12, Owen Kaufman. Cole Johnson comes all the way around, and Grinnell extends their lead.
2
on the Blue Demons. It is a 4-0 ball game here in the bottom of the first. This brings up number 20, Caleb Crum. Caleb, a junior for Grinnell. And that one up top for ball one. Here's your fun fact on Caleb. His most useless talent, he can catch a fly with his hand. That's his most useless talent.
Dug deep for that one,
I
didn't
did.
you?
I told you. I sent out a survey, and some of the players filled it out because I was like, we could use some filler. That's his talent. Throw on to first in time. Retires the side, but Grinnell gets away with damage. 4-0. Tigers on top of the Blue Demons.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow. Growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients. Guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyiesgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polly Eyes Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
That first inning was brought to you by Polly Eyes Pizza and Grinnell Mutual. We're going to throw out to you our own little commercial. Welcome back to the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. As Blake said earlier, we're pretty excited about baseball season is here. Softball season, busy week. Thursday night baseball again. No, Thursday night softball. Back again Friday night for baseball.
Should be exciting. What you just saw is our new intro. That will usually go at the beginning of ball games. We were just rushed tonight. We weren't able to put it out. We will put it out for the second game, so if you show up early, you get to see it. This is number 11, Hunter DeMoss, the junior, up to bat here for the Blue Demons. Brady's first pitch is low for ball one. DeMoss, a junior, had 41 at-bats last season and knocked home 16 hits, 13 singles, 3 doubles, and 8 RBIs. That's popped out to right field, and underneath of it to make the grab is Alex Smith. Out number 1 for the Blue Demons, and out steps number 14, Drew Chance, the sophomore.
Stepping into the box next for Albia, left fielder number 14, Drew Chance.
And Chance did play quite a bit as a freshman, 20 at-bats, 7 hits, even knocked home a triple for his efforts last season, so nice hitter here deep in the batting order for the Blue Demons. They got some work to do as they find themselves down 4-0 here early in the top of the second inning. In there for strike 2. Brady last season played in 6 games, started in 4 of them. Only gave up 28 hits. As that one's crushed to left, Colin Gibson falls, or somebody caught it, I think. No catch. I guess it was dropped. Isaiah and Colin kind of came in on that position, so it is a single for Chance. And this is number 3, Tian Thuravong, up to bat here. One of the senior leaders on this Albia squad. Brady recorded 19 strikeouts last season, only an ERA of 3.35, so not bad, as that one's going to fall right into the perfect position. Runner turns on it, heads to third, and now he's in a jam. Colin chases after him, throw to Isaiah, he is out, and difficult base running by Albia gets him their second out of the inning, and Grinnell takes advantage. Well done by Grinnell's infield. Number 22, Garen Grinstead, the junior, up to bat now for Albia.
Number 22, Garen Grinstead.
And with 2 outs, Grinnell with a chance to get away with minimal damage. Runner still on first for Albia. Chance knew right when he hit second. He was like, maybe I probably shouldn't have gone to third. That one grounded foul down toward the dugout.
It's kind of nice to see a little challenging in the beginning of the year, though. See how good the third baseman, second baseman work back together, threw a shortstop in there.
You don't usually get a ton of Wednesday night games in Iowa high school sports, but Albia has to do it tomorrow night. They go to Clark to play the Indians, and that is tomorrow night. They have another doubleheader, 5:30 and 7 o'clock. So Albia's hoping they can get out tonight with not a ton of stamina loss and regroup for tomorrow night. And they could be 1-1. They could be 2-0, 0-2, as that one goes on a wild pitch. Grinstead's able to get to first, and a runner on first and second, and out steps number 34, Bo Little, the junior for the Blue Demons.
Now batting for Albia, the third baseman, number 34, Bo Little.
And Albia's got a couple guys on base so far, but to nothing coming out of it. Grinnell's been able to keep the Blue Demons in check so far. Brady's first pitch just misses the zone for ball 1. I see blue sky. I didn't think I'd see it off to our left. But a nice cloudy night at the ballpark. Lights are on here. That one's low for ball 2. Albia has 3 hits. Grinnell has 5, so it's a hitting frenzy here to start. Third pitch of the at-bat, in there for strike 1. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Brady's got him tied up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on first and second base. Little only 7 at-bats last year and 1 hit in those at-bats, and it just so happened to be a double. And it was a 2 RBI double. 143 batting average last season. Brady steps off. We'll regroup with 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2, swung, ball goes away. Johnson throws to first. Kaufman can't grab it. Ball goes wide, and a runner will come home. So an error there by Cole Johnson brings Albia their first run of the evening. And the Blue Demons are on the board.
Top of the order for Albia.
Top of the order we go, number 18, Nathaniel Wynn up to bat here for the Blue Demons. That was just ball goes wide. Cole had to wrap it, and then Owen's tall, but he's not that tall. Couldn't quite corral it. Umpire says, let's get going. Runners at the corners for Albia with 2 outs. And Wynn watches that nice ball go right to the strike zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 by Stewart, swung on and missed for strike 2. That was right near Wynn. Still took a hack at it, and it's no balls, 2 strikes. Brady's got him right where he wants him to try to retire the inning. Half inning, I should say. 0-2. Cracked right to Alex Smith. Catches on the hop. He'll tag the runner. And we're done with this half inning. Albia puts one on the board. 4-1. Grinnell leads.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Medicap Pharmacy.
It's Grinnell on top of Albia, 4-1 as we reach the bottom of the second inning. Brady Stewart, the pitcher, is up to bat here for Grinnell. And we'll see what Brady can do. Grinnell puts up 4 in that first inning. Able to knock around a couple times. Isaiah Seck had a big double out to center field. Grinnell gives up 1 in the top of the second. But with their lead, it's not too much damage as the first pitch there by Huggin goes wide. What?
That was out there.
Oh. I made a weird face. I was like, what happened? That one's up top. That is ball 2. That one just finds the bottom corner of the strike zone for strike 1. Well, so we got a game Thursday night, we got a game Friday night, and then Saturday night, which we said was going to be last Saturday. We were wrong. It's this Saturday is the honors night at Grinnell High School, so all the awards and stuff. But that will be on the Grinnell YouTube
Activities,
channel.
yeah,
Yes,
the Grinnell
so
Activities channel.
if you want to watch, check out the Grinnell Activities channel. We'll be the ones doing it. It's not like we'll be talking or anything, but definitely go out and check it out. Brady smashes that one to center field. They're going to run underneath of it, and he made the grab. My goodness, he was running right for it. Nice little play by the center fielder. Who is that, Dave? That was Nathaniel Wynn out there.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Top of the batting order we go, Isaiah Seck. Doubled the center field last time he was up. Came all the way around. Ended up scoring. See what he can do here in the bottom of the second. 1 out, nobody on for Grinnell. Great pitch. Falls in there for strike 1. Saw glimpses of Isaiah mostly on defense last year in that third base position. Now getting to see him in that offensive role as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he's behind in the count. 0-2 count for Seck with 1 out and nobody on. Seck pops it high to the first baseman, and they're able to call it off and make the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Out steps number 6, Alex Smith for Grinnell. Alex got to second on a missed throw in that first inning. That one in there for strike 1. So Huggin starting to find his rhythm just a little bit. Trying to get Grinnell out of this half inning right here with minimal damage. Alex reaches to hit that one out to right field. It will not drop. 3 up, 3 down. Top 3 we go. Grinnell leads 4-1 over Albia. grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Dairy Barn and ASI Signs. Thank you for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Network baseball season and softball season.
Leading off for the Blue Demons, the pitcher,
Blue Demons
number
back up to
92.
bat here at the top of the third inning. And this is Jaden Hugan up to bat. I've been saying Huggin. Hugan? Huggin? I mean, what? Hugan? Man, names are hard. I tell you what. Hugan swings and misses, so strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Albia was able to put up 1 in that second inning. Grinnell went 3 up, 3 down. And we sit at a 4-1 ball game. Hugan fouls that one way out to left. Now the good thing is, if they fouled it off hard enough, there's no corn this year over there. It is the tall grass and
Tons
then
of grass, though.
well, it's not as I mean, it'll still be hard to find a baseball, but just behind that, the 2021 Fire Convention is happening in a field, as that one's in there in the strike zone. Strike out. Hugan heads back to the dugout.
Now batting for the
Brings
Blue
up
Demons,
number
strike field,
13.
Eli Smith.
Elijah Smith up to bat. The Fire Convention is in that field right behind us, so that won't happen till August, but it's nice freshly cut grass, so maybe it'll give him a break if it goes that far. But that'd be a pretty long foul. One ball, no strike. One down low outside, 2 balls, no strikes. I tell you what, we got a pretty good crowd here tonight. A lot of people have been filing in, a couple softball players filling in. Down low, 3-0 for Brady Stewart. See if he can get back into here. 3-0 pitch in there for strike 1. Smith just a junior for the Blue Demons. Albia head coached by Brad DeMoss. Like I said, 5-10 campaign last year, but always on the outlook. Looking for a better year. Grinnell looking for a better year. Finished at 500 last year at 11-11.
Now batting for Albia, the first baseman,
This brings up number 31, Jackson Pence, the junior outfielder, up to bat. Jackson got to first base on a wild pitch that went a little wide last time. And I believe, yeah, it was down for an error. 2 outs, nobody on for Albia. And Brady goes right down Main Street for strike 1. We listened to a couple comments. We have 2 cameras set up. We have our pitching cam and then we have our hitting cam. And last year, the pitch to hit cam switch was a fade. We've now made that a sharp cut, so that way you don't miss anything from a pitch to a hit. So that was a change we incorporated, and As for other changes, I don't think many. The scoreboard is just a little bit different. We don't have a banner going across the entire thing now. That's just so you can see higher balls fly past. That's a ground ball. Alex Smith can't quite make the grab. It was on a bad hop. And Pence gets to first base. So down for a single, no error given. This is number 11, Hunter DeMoss, up to bat here for Albia. No mic'd up this evening. Might bring it for Thursday or Friday night. But our mic'd up segment, one of our favorites last season that we were able to do. Did we do it last year?
Yep.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought just because of the pandemic we didn't. Back in there for strike one. No balls, one strike, 2 outs. Pence is over there on first for the Blue Demons. That's pop fouled out of right field. Yeah, great crowd tonight. Nice weather, nice everything. Another member of the Walker family's here. I see she's over there sitting in the stands. Everybody's joining in on the fun. That one just off the bat. No balls, 2 strikes. Grinnell 5 hits to Albia's 4, but it's a 4-1 lead for Grinnell. They got all 4 of those in the first inning. As that one catches the strike zone, bottom 3 we go. Grinnell leads 4-1 over Albia.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Pollyi's Pizza.
Is that it?
That's it.
He took a break. I was like, is he saying something?
Well, I'm trying to get used to. I move things around on my keypad here. Usually I got a few other things I got to throw up and talk about, but I'm trying to find out where I put them.
What else? We don't have a graphic for it, but the Tiger Sports Livestream Network podcast, we put out a new...
Look at there.
There we go.
There we go.
What do you know? I didn't think you had it. We put out a podcast last week, episode number 48. We sat down and talked with the track stars during the soccer game last week, which that was fun. We did our first soccer game last week, Grinnell versus Oskaloosa. Grinnell got a 5-1 victory, and we were able to talk to the track stars during the second half. So that was a lot of fun. It was rainy, but it was fun to do it. Colin Gibson's up to bat here for Grinnell.
Yeah, now baseball season's going. It's a little bit easier to get interviews with people. So
yeah. That one's wide out of the zone for ball 1. Colin got on to first last time, got to second for a stolen base. Got all the way home, so he went all the way around last time out. That one falls in there for strike 1.
got that low bottom corner. That was a...
Umpire's liking that part of the plate. Umpires change in between games, so this one will go out to
Same pitch, but it's a
field.
ball this time.
3 balls, 1 strike, no outs, nobody on. Colin cracks that deep to center field. He's running back. It'll fall right at the fence line. Colin rounds first, up to second. Sinclair couldn't get to it. Colin Gibson, stand-up double for Grinnell.
I thought it was going to be the first one of the year.
It didn't look like it had much carry off the bat, but went farther than I thought it would. And we don't have a flag out here, do we? Oh yeah, it's over here. Wind's blowing out, so very possible to have some good carry. Cole Johnson's up to bat now. Cole pops it to left. Third baseman running over. Not enough. Hits the top of the dugout. So runner already in scoring position with no outs. And Cole Johnson up to bat. Let's see, do I got any good fun facts on Cole Johnson? Let's see. Yes, I do. What should we hear about Cole Johnson? His favorite sports player that he looks up to is Gardner Minshew, who is not even the starting quarterback of the Jacksonville Jags anymore. Very disappointing. His favorite restaurant is Olive Garden. And his
I like a little pasta from the Olive Garden. Once in a while.
favorite movie is Step Brothers. And to go along with that, his most useless talent is being able to quote Step Brothers. So it's a 1-2 punch for Cole. And his favorite book is Down by the Bay. What else do I got? One more. Favorite sports movie is Remember the Titans.
Down by the Bay. What's that even about?
I don't know.
I thought that was a song.
I have no idea what that book is. Lined right past the third baseman. Nice hit by Johnson. Colin Gibson's been told to go home. He will. And Johnson slides in. He's safe at second. It's an RBI double for Cole Johnson. Grinnell takes a 5-1 lead. And this brings up number 8, Will Doty. So a 5-1 advantage for Grinnell already. You want to hear some fun facts about Will Doty? He's double jointed. That's his most useless talent. His favorite sports movie is Major League. He looks up to Alan Lazard, classic Cyclone fan. And his favorite restaurant is Buffalo Wild Wings. And when I asked if he had a nickname, he just told me Fort. That's his name. Oh, there we go. He's a Fortnite player. What do you know? Reaches at that one, fouls it away. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. His favorite movie is Central Intelligence, and his favorite book is Prisoner B3087. Hey, it's better than some of the books you'll hear some of these players put down.
Some probably read books.
A couple people did put they don't read books.
My son.
There's a couple. I mean, I think
I might have to put that down.
Yeah.
some people put really simple. For example, Dallas Souser put Cat in the Hat. That's his favorite book. I was like, there you go. I've been given confirmation Down by the Bay is a children's book. And Tyler told me that. I don't know how Tyler knows that. Oh my goodness. Will Doty goes down swinging. This brings up Brooks Latimer, the senior, up to bat.
I thought maybe Belen texted you. She was listening or something.
I guess Tyler either knows what that book is.
They must have had to
or he
read it
just
in
looked
class
it up.
or something.
I don't know. Well, and a couple of people did put books. I feel like they were totally just reading in class, and they're like, that's got to be it.
That'd be mine. Force Red.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Where the red fern grows.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Cole Johnson's over there on third, nobody else on. Like I said, we'll be doing softball on Thursday night, excuse me. Softball got 2 big wins last night over PCM, I believe. So a 2-0 start to the season for Coach Doty and his squad. Excited to see how they go. That one barely misses Latimer. He'll head on to first with the walk. Runners at the corners. Steps up Owen Kaufman for Grinnell. And DeMoss is going to have a talk with his pitcher, Hugan, here. Owen Kaufman's going to be the one up to bat here. Owen, football player, basketball player, baseball player. Would you say? I'd say his most impressive run was in basketball, that playoff run. That was probably the best Owen played all season. Really picked it up and got Grinnell all the way to the sub-state final. Fell just short to Pella, who then went on to win the championship. What's up with that? Grinnell's always losing to the teams that go on to win the whole thing. I was going to say, Pella's closest game was their playoff game against Grinnell.
Now batting for Grinnell, the first
So here's Owen up to
12,
bat.
Owen Kaufman.
And he's headed to Northeastern. Southeastern. One of the Easterns.
Southeastern Blackhawks.
I could see the logo in my head. Southeastern Blackhawks. That's a good college. They're a good baseball school. 1 out, runners at the corners. He'll watch that one fall, throw on to second. They'll just stop at the pitcher. Stolen base for Brooks Latimer. Yeah, Grinnell played Norwalk tough. I think, if I'm correct, Grinnell's loss to Norwalk last year in the playoffs was the closest game Norwalk had the rest of the way. So, in there for strike 2.
We all went to it. It was terrible mosquitoes, of what I remember.
I remember the sun
because it's
was
kind of
bad.
down in a
Yeah.
valley where that creek
The
is on
sun
the.
was bad. Mosquitoes were bad. I remember the Oski game because Oski almost homered on the last pitch of the game and Brock Beck caught it. That was crazy. That one falls in for ball 1. Yeah, Grinnell put together a nice little playoff run there. Fell just short. But speaking of playoff runs, how about the Grinnell boys soccer team? They are 1 game away. They play tomorrow night as Owen goes down swinging. They play Thursday night, against Marion. And we got a courtesy runner who is...
Courtesy runner for Grinnell is number 17, Braden Pinich.
So it's Braden Pinich up to bat. Or not to bat. Pitch running.
Braden's finishing a good week off of state running at state track.
And this is Caleb Crum up to bat. But yeah, boys soccer plays Thursday night at Orange Park against Marion. Marion upset Nevada last night in Nevada. So yeah, that's quite an upset. Marion's the 5 seed in the bracket. They upset number 4 seed South Tama. Upset the 1 seed Nevada. 3-2. That game was tied 0-0 at halftime. Grinnell got their 2-0 win over Newton. So Grinnell gets to host at Orange Park Thursday night. Make sure to get your tickets. We won't be broadcasting it, but I highly recommend go out and cheer for Grinnell as they're trying to make a push to the postseason. I don't know the last time, if ever, Grinnell has been to the state tournament in soccer. It's probably been a while. I guarantee they've probably done it. It's just who knows when. Slow ground to the third baseman. Had trouble with it, and not in time. RBI single for Caleb Crump. 6-1. Grinnell on top as Pinich was able to come home. So 2 outs, runners at the corners, brings up number 1 Brady Stewart. He knocked one way out to center field last time.
I think they said like 2015 they made it to this game.
And fell short. Yeah, I think, 2 years ago, Grinnell won the Little Hawkeye, lost in the first round of the sub-state, I think. So revenge on the mind of those players that were on that team back here. And they got a good shot. Stolen base, easily in there for Crum. So runners on second and third with 2 outs. 1 ball, no strikes here for Brady Stewart. And girls soccer hasn't played yet, right, Dad? I think they play still. I know they play Williamsburg, I believe. Is it tonight or tomorrow? I think it's got to be tomorrow because I don't think I saw anything about it tonight. But they start their sub-state, so I don't know. Usually girls is ahead of boys. So. Third baseman can't grab it. Ball is loose, and another one comes home. Brady Stewart brings home Brooks Latimer. It is 7-1. Grinnell on top. And Isaiah Seck, top of the batting order, up to come. And Brady Stewart is going to be sent to the dugout as we got a guy running for him. It's going to be number 4, Braden Blackford, the junior, to run for Brady Stewart, the pitcher.
Now batting for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 10, Isaiah.
And Isaiah Seck is up to bat here. How many pitches is Hugh getting out here, Dave? 64. And how many has Brady at? 45.
Brady's got a good
I was going to say, Brady's on a nice little track here.
15 pitches average. That's good. Pitch 7 if he came there.
My pitching average when I play MLB The Show video game is awful. I'm like 20 pitches per inning. I can't get out of the inning.
Mix up your pitching.
I was going to say, you're telling me fastballs aren't going to do it every time?
No. Doing home run derby.
Runners at the corners, 2 outs for Isaiah Seck. And he fouls that one right in front of him. I thought we were going to be cloudy most of the night. The sun's coming out, lighting up the field a little bit. They had the lights be turned on just a little bit early, I felt like, probably because they were worried about the cloud cover, but no need for it right now. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here for Isaiah Seck. Grinnell's up 7-1. Runner goes. Throw is going to be late. And safe for Blackford. Another stolen base for Grinnell. Now runners on second and third. Huge opportunity here to break this thing open for number 10. 0-2, outside, ball 1. Isaiah kind of leaned into it. I got worried there for a second. Looked like he was going to fall over. That one just misses him. No, it didn't. It hit him on the elbow, and we have bases loaded. And this will bring up number 6, Alex Smith.
Alex Smith.
I don't even have to really say the guy who's coming up to bat. They can catch Dave talking about it. Dave can get a 2-for-1 right here. Alex going deep, left field, runner going back. It is off the fence. 1 run is home. Another one comes home as well. Grinnell blows this thing open. It's a RBI 2 or 3 RBI double for Alex Smith.
Smitty clears the base.
Wow. That thing kept carrying. I thought it was going to be gone.
The third baseman, number 7.
And this will bring up Colin Gibson to bat for Grinnell. Now there is 2 outs, so it's rare it would happen, but 15 after 3 is one of the mercy rules. Highly doubt Grinnell gets there right now. As that ball almost hits Colin there, just inside. Yeah, they got a couple guys warmed up. Albia's in a tough position with 2 doubleheaders 2 nights in a row. That's not easy. Not easy against a bullpen, that's for sure. Colin swings and misses for strike 1. Grinnell just 8 hits. Albia has 4. 2 errors for the Blue Demons. Grinnell only has 1. In a 10-1 lead so far. That one's a little low in the dirt for ball 2. Only 1 runner on in scoring position. That's Alex Smith. Every time we have a guy on second, I think of the stupid rule in the MLB now where in the extra innings they put a guy on second. I just think it's so dumb.
I think if they're going to do that, they start with 1 out.
Yeah, start with 1 out, and that way, because, I mean, it's just too easy to get a couple sack flies, and boom, you're in the lead. That was what was annoying. The Cubs game against the Dodgers a couple weeks ago, it was just like, wouldn't stop. Dodgers, Padres, that was a good game a couple weeks ago. That was just like it, but good thing that rule has not made it to the state here.
Just trying to go back history. Didn't 2 years ago we play Albia?
Yeah.
Like
Now batting for Grinnell, the catcher,
we won,
number 5,
we won the first game
Johnson.
16-1, and we won the second game 7-2.
no, I mean at the end of the year it came down to like playoffs or something. We went down to Albia and played.
I know we went down to Centerville a couple
Oh,
years.
Centerville. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Cole Johnson pops that one foul. Runners are on first and third. No, first and second. Sorry, I got this beam here in the way. I was trying to see past. Yeah, we went down to Centerville a couple years ago. Lost in a tough game there. Centerville now in 2A, and they're ranked number 2. They play number 6 ranked ADM tonight in 3A. ADM lost their game last night to Boone. So a rough start for the Tigers. Centerville is really good. And they get to play at Indian Hills. It's a nice field. And last night, the big game to start the season, Urbandale and Ankeny in a doubleheader. The 1 and 2 teams in 4A were going at it. That one's popped to center field, caught by the second baseman. Retires the side. Grinnell puts a little bit more insurance on the board. 10-1, they lead.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Medicap Pharmacy.
The Dodgers.
Yeah.
Ah, I win. Wait, am I the first one up?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
All that excitement, Megan.
Beat ya! Beat ya!
Megan.
Megan. We come back from trivia here at the ballpark. The trivia question was, which team has thrown the most no-hitters in MLB history? And Megan Hollingsworth got it right and wins the prize of one free single-topping small Cyclone from the Dairy Barn, one of our sponsors. Dad, you had some strawberry from the Dairy Barn a couple days ago. How good was that?
I love their strawberry.
Love strawberry.
Love
Peppermint is their current flavor of the day right now. So this is number 14, Drew Chance, up to bat. I think he got a single or a double last time. I can't quite remember. Brady Stewart is still on the mound for Grinnell as we make it to the top of the fourth inning. Tigers on top 10-1 over Albia. Now, do we think Megan looked up that answer? Do we think we got... Okay, well, it looks like she looked it up. Okay, Dave's opinion right there on it. Yeah, this season has been crazy in the MLB. All the no-hitters. I've heard rumors that it's because the balls are different. It's easier to get a grip. I've heard that the batters have gotten worse. I don't know. There's a couple things about it. But it has been fun to watch them. This is crushed to left field by Chance. Drops against the fence. He's going to race on to second. He is safe. Stand-up double against that far fence for number 14, Drew Chance, the sophomore. And it brings up Thuravong.
Number 3, Tian Thuravong.
I got some carry. If the wind was just a little bit stronger, that would have been gone. There's been a couple times tonight where I feel like the ball probably could have left the place. Both teams showing a little bit of power so far. That one's upstairs for ball one. Well, the second game of this doubleheader is technically scheduled for 7 o'clock. I do not see us finishing this thing in time, so it looks like probably aiming at a 7:30 start. That one in there for strike one. Bottom corner of the strike zone. Popped up. Kaufman makes the grab. Fakes on, throwing on to second, and waits. One down for Grinnell. Brings up number 22. This is Garen Grinstead up to bat. Couple tidbits on our pitcher, Brady Stewart. His favorite restaurant is Poncheros. Favorite sports movie is Benchwarmers. Player he looks up to is Young Ho Koo. His teammates call him Stu. Probably. His most useless talent is he can make his tongue look like a clover. Those are fun answers. His favorite book is Pete the Cat. That sounds like a children's book again. And his favorite movie is Step Brothers. Again, with the Step Brothers. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. That one lined right to Isaiah. He'll catch it on the hop, throw on to first. Nope, he tags. Great fake by Isaiah.
Got hit and his glasses got knocked off.
The runner on second, Chance thought he was going to throw it, so he just took off, and Isaiah tagged him right as he was about to throw. That was impressive. So the runner's safe on first, but he gets rid of the man in scoring position.
Nice heads up, Isaiah.
And it brings up number 24, Gillespie, up to bat. And I don't have Gillespie on my chart, which this is from Varsity Bound, so I'm not sure. Dave just cost us an out. So Gillespie's up to bat here. Do I have him on my sheet? Nope. Interesting. I'm an admin. I can add him later.
He walked in from the parking lot.
He's an extra add-on. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a runner on first for Albia here at the top 4. Throw on to first, not in time, as the runner was almost caught stealing. How's your back?
Terrible. Bad posture up here.
We need some backs on these seats over here. We got some bar stools up here, but it's not much. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Bottom 4 we go. Grinnell on top, 10-1 over Albia. Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs. Thank you for your sponsorship for the baseball season.
Oh, really? Well, everybody's high on Petrus.
10-1. Bottom 4 we go. Grinnell on top of Albia, and it is still Jaden Hugan on the mound. And Will Doty's up to bat here for Grinnell. I tell you, I've heard better and bigger roars of the crowd in big moments tonight than I did all last season. That makes sense because of the pandemic, but it's just good to hear a lot of people back at the ballpark.
All muffled masks last year.
That is true. A lot were muffled with masks. I just feel like last year went by like that. Like I don't remember much of the baseball softball season. It was so quick and such a blur. Crazy time, wondering if we were going to go or not, but they got it done. 2 balls, no strikes here for Doty, and he'll foul this one back. Two one. Down low, make it 3-1. Yeah, Albia to start the season. They get 2 home games here on May 28th and June 1st. Everything else, all the way to June 11th, is a road game, as it's a walk to first base. Davis County, Cardinal, Linville Sully, Knoxville, Sheraton. So a lot of traveling for Albia. Dallas Sauser will run on and run for Will Doty.
Running for the designated hitter is number 22.
So Dallas will hop on, and out brings number 3, Brooks
For the Tigers,
Latimer.
The left fielder, number 3, Brooks Latimer.
Here's your facts of the day about Brooks. His favorite movie is Cars. I tend to agree. His favorite book is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've had a couple people write that one down.
Which one?
Well, it just says
All
one.
7 or 8 of them?
9, 10, 11, whatever. His most useless talent is whistling. I don't think that's too useless. I can't whistle. Fun fact, yeah. Just haven't learned it. He rips that one down the left field line, foul. His favorite restaurant is Raising Cane's. His favorite sports movie is Major League. Favorite player he looks up to is Juan Soto. When I asked if he had a nickname, he just put nope. Come on, nope. Brooks pops this one to center field. Second baseman running back makes the grab. Out for out number 1. So runner stays on first.
I think we could steal one from his mom, though. His mom in the stands always calls him Brooksy.
Oh, well, that's true.
First baseman, number 12, Owen.
Owen Kaufman up to bat here for Grinnell now. I have something from Dallas, because Dallas is running. So I want to see if I can... Dallas was one of the first people that filled out the survey, so... Yeah, so his favorite book is Cat in the Hat. This is Dallas. Favorite book is Cat in the Hat. His most useless talent is he can drive a stick. I don't think that's useless again. Dave, how do you say that restaurant he put?
I don't know.
Lou Malnatis. Natis? That's his favorite restaurant. His favorite sports movie is Friday Night Lights. Favorite player that he looks up to is Michael Jordan, and his teammates' nickname for him is Dal. But he says Owen calls him D-Money. So we'll see if Owen can get his boy D-Money to second base here. 3 balls, no strikes. Owen might get there without a swing of the bat. Outside. Ball 4. Owen takes his base, and with 1 out, runners on first and second. This brings up number 4, Braden Blackford.
Pinch runner in for Grinnell is number 17, Brayden Pinich.
And Pinich
Now
will
batting
run
for
on
Grinnell, pinch hitter,
and
number
run
4,
for Owen
Brayden
Kaufman.
Blackford.
And this brings up Blackford. Tyler just sent me an audio message through text message. I guarantee it's how you say that restaurant, but I'm just not going to listen to it right now. Good to know Tyler's watching, though. Got nothing better to do at home.
Yeah, he's out of school.
Yeah, he's out of school.
Get a job.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
Graduation this Sunday for all the seniors at Grinnell High School. Last year, we had a cool thing because we were doing the seniors. We had a video showcasing all the seniors. That was fun to do that. Luckily, there are more people that can come to graduation this year. We're not doing a virtual one, but we still are recording graduation, so that'll be up on Grinnell's page, so that'll be fun. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Blackford cracks sits. Nice grab by the shortstop. Throw on to first is late, and runners sit at the corners with 2 outs. Out steps number 18, Jalen Idle.
Now batting for Grinnell, the pinch hitter, number 18, Jalen Idle.
I don't want to use up all my facts in one night, so I'll read my favorite fact from Jalen that he gave me. His most useless talent is he can vacuum his room in 13.53 seconds.
Must have a very small room.
Very small room or a very big vacuum.
Or I don't care.
That's true. He just quickly gets through it all.
Yep, I vacuum it.
Oh my goodness. Did we have another runner on? Is that why we were waiting?
Just run on third pinch hitter. He had to
Oh, okay. So runners at the corners, 2 outs for Idle. In there for strike 1. Hugan trying to get out of this half inning here. It looked like he was giving up quite a bit, but he might be able to get away unscathed. Idle cracks that one foul down the left field line. Dave, you want to turn your fan on? Let's get a little hot up here. There you go. Humid as the sun was coming out just a little bit more. That one goes outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. I feel it. Do you feel it, Dad? We all feel it. 1-2 by Hugan. That one's nicely hit. Is it going to get over the fielder's head? It does! Idle rounds first to second he goes. 1 run comes home. Second one will follow as well. Idle's going to have a triple, and 2 RBIs come with it. How about that? And the sophomore steps up big. Grinnell extends the lead 12-1. The right fielder was just drifting back, and a little bit of the sun. The sun's right in his eyes, so maybe just didn't see it. And how about that? The sophomore gets a triple. First triple of the season for Grinnell. And Isaiah Seck with 2 outs has a chance to bring him home. Down in the dirt for ball 1. Idle ran around the bases quicker than it takes to vacuum his room. That's pretty impressive. Down low again, ball 2. Everything that Jalen does the rest of the year, I will base off his time of vacuuming his room. 13.5 some seconds. Isaiah lines that down the left field line, barely foul. I noticed this when I was doing games for Marshalltown Community College. The third base coach never flinches. Like, the ball can come flying at him. He just won't move. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's going to hit me, but it won't hit me. I mean, it is incredible. You stand there for so long, you just say, well, doesn't matter. Ball goes wide. 3-1 is our count with 2 outs. Grinnell trying to extend this thing even more. What's Hugan's pitch count out here?
200.
99. Well, it's like we said, with the doubleheader, you don't want to use them too much. That one barely catches the strike zone. We got a full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Yeah, the plate's pretty covered up.
Isaiah's got his right foot dug in 3 inches below it.
Isaiah lines it to the third baseman who can't make the grab. Everybody's going to be safe, and another run comes home. Jalen Idle does. 13-1 is our score, and Alex Smith steps up into the batter's box. So I guess they're going to keep Hugan out here just for a little bit longer, maybe.
For Grinnell, the second baseman, number 6, Alex Smith.
Moss was kind of setting up. I think he's going to give him one more, and I think he might be done. What's the most you can go? 110. This one pop foul. Where's it going to fall? It falls right on top of our heads. That was really loud. Went right on top of the score box here. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Alex almost hit a home run last time. Maybe he can do it here. Just finds the corner. Strike 2.
What? That was off the right knee of the catcher.
0-2. Right up the middle it goes. Right past the pitcher, right past the shortstop. Alex Smith is on base for a single. We got 2 on, and out steps Colin Gibson with his eyes headed toward the fence. And is Hugan done? Maybe not, maybe so. DeMoss is over there talking with his guys in the dugout.
Now batting for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 7.
They'll leave him out.
Colin Gibson.
So Colin Gibson up into the batter's box with a runner on first and second with a chance to take a big one here.
But he could finish the inning, right?
Finish the batter.
Oh, finish the batter.
Yeah, if he gets over 10, he can finish that batter.
It's 10 after 5, right? That's still the mercy rule? 10 after 5? I was going to say, yeah. Colin can end it if he goes deep. Upstairs, ball 2.
Brings that down 6 inches, it's out of here.
Well, Colin's had a couple good cracks so far. A lot of contact tonight.
Shafe says we're looking for a dinger.
Grinnell has 11 hits on the night on just 1 error. And Colin had a nice shot at it, but it goes foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. You know, with the amount of new people here in the ballpark, we didn't get to see these new bleachers all filled, but I tell you what, there's a nice, I mean, it's really nice to have all these people here, especially in the new bleachers. And they even brought in extras. Are those the extra ones over there? So, new ones there. Softball has newer ones. Colin rips it right into the gap. This is going to clear the bases. 1 run is in. Second one rounding. Colin Gibson's going to run to third. It's a 2 RBI triple for number 7, Colin Gibson. And it is 15-1. And Cole Johnson will step out, but Hugan is done. And number 15, Joe Myers, looks like he'll be stepping on the mound for him. Let's take a quick commercial break while we get a new pitcher change. It's Grinnell on top, 15-1 over Albia.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, 3rd generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. no parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual, Pollyeyes Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, and Medicap Pharmacy.
Pop short on the hop, throw on to first, and Albia hangs on. We are not done yet. Top 5 we go, 15-1. Grinnell on top of Albia.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs.
New catcher on the mound in back behind the dish for Grinnell. It's number 2, Kaufman, but it's not Owen. It's Brady Kaufman, the 8th grader. The only 8th grader on the varsity roster here for Grinnell. Gets his chance to shine here as Grinnell leads 15-1 over Albia here in the top of the 5th inning. And if Grinnell can keep this thing under 10, this should be the last 3 outs of the ballgame here. Over, yeah, 10 or over. That one fouled off. Good rip there by Wynn, the senior. Strike 1. Don't forget, coming up after this, roughly, what do you think, 20, 30 minutes after, we'll be back for game number 2 of this doubleheader.
After supper.
Dinner, supper. I made cookies. Did you not have a cookie?
I had a cookie.
Oh, you had a cookie.
But
okay.
it wasn't enough.
That's true. We have so much food left over from Tyler's graduation party. We've been eating pulled pork for days. Popcorn, cupcakes. Dave, you want some popcorn? We got some popcorn. If you want some popcorn, bring some cupcakes or something. Oh, well.
Not really tons of pulled pork. I mean, we separated it out.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we did separate it. Still have a lot of cupcakes left, a lot of popcorn. So if you want some popcorn with the bag with the name Tyler on it, just come on over. I gave up on the scorecard. Grinnell was doing so much, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on what I have here. Oh, man. Time called by nobody. Oh, I thought the ump called it. I thought he was just getting tired. I thought he was getting a cramp or something. He's like, let's call time. Foul out of bounds. I was going to say, Brady's doing really well tonight on the mound. Only giving up 5 hits, 1 run. Got him. Strike 3. 1 down for Grinnell. Out steps number 15, Joe Myers, the new pitcher for Albia. This is about deja vu of the first time these two teams met in 2019. 16-1 was the score of that first game. In there, strike one. A 1 by Stewart. Got him again, strike two. Maybe he'll just strike out the side. No balls, 2 strikes. Down low, that will not get a strike call. 1 ball. Grinnell Class 3A this year. Albia Class 2A out of the South Central Conference. Grinnell sits 3A, but if our bed numbers keep going down, we may up and in 2A in a couple years, which I could totally see happening. That one fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grinnell's had to have been 2A before, I assume. I mean, in 2A in some sports,
I don't think
but
they've ever fell.
ever fell in baseball or football. I mean, it would mostly affect baseball, football, and basketball. Because they're 1A in tennis, I think. But that's only because there's 2 classes.
Yeah, the potential for 2A comes in about 4 years when the 4th grade class at Davis gets the
Very,
high school level,
very small.
because they
They're-
kind of drop some classes in the lower levels.
Full count, 3-2. Got him! Strike 3.
Then we might get some people come in.
We need some people to move in. That's what we need.
Yeah, but with housing,
I was gonna say, you never know where we're living. We're getting new houses built all the time.
houses being built, they're looking about building 20, 25 new houses right over there on the other side of those apartments. So
5A, here we come. Outside for ball 1. This is number 13, Elijah Smith, the junior, up to bat here for Albia. Last chance for the Blue Demons to stay in this ball game. Cracked right to Alex Smith. He'll come up, make the grab, throw it to first. This game's over. 15-1 is your final score. Grinnell takes down Albia in game 1 of this doubleheader. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a little bit for game 2. Make sure to stay tuned on the channel. It's a final from game 1, 15-1. Grinnell defeats Albia.